This is another episode of Qdoma TV. Today I'm talking about executions. Yes, executions, people. Today I want to tell you something. My personal opinion, I think we need to bring back executions in a big way. Why? Well, number one, I think if you bring back executions, it would lower down the crime rate and would make people a little bit more smart on what they do. We need to do it like they did back in Abraham Lincoln's time. You know, you did stuff, put that junk out on the public so everybody can see that junk, so everyone can attend. That way people can see the other person being made an example of. That's another thing. Two, I think people need to sit up there and stop telling criminals when they're going to get executed. And stop giving out life sentences to criminals that have done like really, really bad things. You know, just tell their ass they will die at some point time, but not when. But just know you will die. Plain and simple. There will be no phone calls or no pardons. All the point in being is, you know, making sure all the evidence is there and making sure certain people are guilty. You know, once these little things have been squared away, there's no turnovers, no going back to court, none of that good stuff. Alright, next thing we need to do away with this whole thing with, you know, freaking lethal injection. I'm sorry, but the lethal injection thing is, it's too easy a way out. Literally. You know, getting some needles put up in you and all that good stuff, you know, whatever. You know, we need to go back to the harsh times. We need electricity. You know, we need pain. You know, because lethal injection is just a nicer way to say, you know, we putting you to sleep. You know, that's what they do to you. That's what they do to dogs and cats and stuff. No, we need something that can seriously put, you know, like some real pain and agony up in you. You know, I know what some of y'all people are saying, oh, you know, that's so cruel and unusual to, you know, do that to human beings. You know, we should do things humane. Look, I'm going to tell you something. The hell with humane. We of all people, when it comes to that humane junk, we as people, we only call things humane because we just want to justify stuff for ourselves to make sure that we're right and the other and that the other person's wrong. That's what that boils down to. Overall, when it comes down to, you know, killing people or, you know, animals or livestock, all that stuff, it still comes down to the same thing. They still end up dying. No way around it. There's no other humane way to put it. You know, I could arguably say the same thing about people sitting there chopping down trees and stuff. And I could say, well, that's not humane either. Because the trees are living creatures too. Which technically it is true. And the thing is, how do you know that plants and stuff don't feel pain? But, you know, that's another story in its entirety. And I'm not even going to go into that. Going back to executions. Alright. Not only do we need to change the way we do executions, we need to do it in a more interesting type way. You know, we need to bring back hangings, but, you know, do it, you know, not with rope, but do it with metal rope, with electricity running through it, with bags around their heads. And I can guarantee you the ratings will come in. Speaking of ratings, yes, make it televised so everyone can see it. I think I said that before, you know. You do that. And I can guarantee you taxes will go down. It would bring in lots of money. Plus, and as a bonus, you know, make a channel out of it. Call it Xxecution Songs TV. You know, I guarantee you, every man, woman, and child will be watching it. Without a doubt. And put it on, and look, don't put it on cable. Make it regular TV. I mean, hell, they got all the rest of this junk out on regular TV that's just total nonsense. I mean, it's bad enough cable has like 1 billion reality shows. I mean, you might as well take it to the next level of reality itself. You might as well just have straight up executions. This straight up executions. You know, nothing but executions. You know, I mean, that would work. That would totally so work. And the thing about it is, the beauty of and the simplicity of it is, you know, not only would they just be executions, they would be executions in your hometown, where you are, and some of them could be executions in other states as well. That would even be extra bonuses to it. Now, let's see. What else could we add to this to sweeten the deal? Well, let's make it into a game show. Well, you know, you remember going back to the whole thing as I was saying, you know, those people that have done heinous crimes, you know, we need to stop telling them when they're going to be executed. Especially some of the worst ones, especially for the gang members. The gang members, we got something real special for y'all. You know, basically going to make the prison a living weapon of devastation for you. Because the thing is, once you all go out and you're all running about in the playground like children, we're just going to basically just shoot every one of you on sight. That way it eliminates the whole problem of processing you back into the system so you can terrorize more people and, you know, and cause more problems, impregnating more people and bringing more ugly spawns into the world. So, you know, by doing this, it just makes it a lot easier for us, the regular people who are on the outside, you know, trying to live our everyday lives. You know. Also, I'm definitely for chemical warfare. Definitely. This will definitely give you an opportunity to use every form of toxin that has been banned, literally bringing back from DDT to the stuff Hitler used in the gas chambers. I know you're saying, like, are you insane? No, I'm not insane. I'm just offering an alternative to make execution much more interesting. And I'm giving good reasons too. But once again, this is just my ideas. You're probably thinking that I'm mad or insane. Well, I'm going to end this segment and say I look forward to your questions and comments on this subject. And I'll be seeing you later. Next segment in Qdoma, we talk about Christians versus us. Thank you.